Last time on Final Fantasy 16, we completed our final side quest in helping Libor finally gain recognition in Dalamil. This time, we're starting on the
It's a
DLC,
dangerous world out there.
what has been called the final dungeon of the game, Echoes of the Fallen.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Do I now? How clever of you to notice. But yes,
Don't give me that lip, Karen.
something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
Go on.
Please, tell me. I want to do this.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that colour before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them Dusk Crystals, on account of colour.
I see. And they could be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins.
So what's the difference and why are you worried?
They don't last as long.
Okay.
After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods.
That's no
And
good
after
indeed.
asking the right people the right questions and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
And?
I see why you're perturbed.
What's it reacting to?
Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
Is the hideaway awakening or is it something else that's going on? Some long lost fallen architecture rising out of the ground or something. The Imperial Fringes. This would be where they're mining the Dusk Crystals.
All right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies.
Something tells me something
What
big
do
is
you
about to
two
happen.
do now?
And then we're going to run into this suspicious character again.
Please tell us you bought another lantern.
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these?
Do you even know what type of crystal it is? Like, what if it had been fire or something dangerous?
All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
You guys are about to get eaten, aren't you?
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Okay, I thought this was going to be a fighting where the monster just jumps in and eats him as he's about to finish the sentence. No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. That's why that's like that. The O in Echoes is Omega, because we're going to be fighting Omega. Ah, fuck.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then I'd never seen
Well, we're
skies
royally
like
screwed.
these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these Dusk Crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they?
Surely not. Surely no one's managed to get up
No,
the
that wouldn't make
Origin.
sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking, any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're right about this, we need to find it.
How has the
And
mother
quick, I
crystal
say.
been hidden?
On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once-over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this too.
Preferably,
again.
yes.
I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
I am curious where we could have possibly missed a mother crystal. On the continent, at least. Quest destination's fair has a fawn indicated with a purple icon. After accepting the quest, current objectives are displayed in to-do lists on the right, blah blah blah. Temporarily replace main scenario objectives. If you wish to restore main scenario objectives, you can do so from the Journal tab in the main menu. Joshua.
We need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
I mean, what would be the problem, really, with leaving a mother crystal alive? As long as we take care of all.
Aye. That is
You can always deal with the
troubling.
mother crystal later.
Not least because the Undying made no mention of these Dusk Crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Hippocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, we'll see. I still don't know where they could be hiding a mother crystal. Those are kind of hard to hide.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything I told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say,
Why should
where
these
else would the
Dusk
crystal
Crystals
come
be
from?
any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima cast Primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals,
And
but
see
humanity.
Echoes of the Fallen.
More specifically,
Monica.
our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now.
Human-made
Legend
mother
holds
crystal, then.
that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis
Are we going into the
begins with the colloquy of the
Zemeckis,
sages, a council
oh.
wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained? It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements, prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the
Still doesn't
Magitek
explain
War,
where the icons
a
came from.
pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more
Like, you know what
confident of
bears
their
are, but
right
where
to
the
supplant the
dominance
gods
come
on
from?
high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded arcane sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitek mother crystal, stirred to life
Magitech
by a
mother
similar
crystal. That is
etheric upheaval
audacious by
to the one
basically
which
any
accompanied its creator's
civilization's
fall.
standards
There's
within
only
a
one way to know
fantasy
for
game.
sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
I mean, the crystal was definitely resonating with something.
Shall we then,
They
brother?
all were.
I'm coming too. If there is another mother crystal out there and it's anything like the others, you'll need all the help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
Reminder, this couldn't be done until you did both Jill and Joshua's side quests at the end here. Probably because of the fact that, you know, they want them available for you, for them to join you. Uncle, we need your help again.
Samuel, slow down!
Oh look, there they are.
Likely.
Good. Why didn't you stop them, Clive?
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet. What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Why did you guys not stop them and ask questions later? That would have been the smart thing to do. You've reached a pivotal moment. If you continue, you'll not be able to return. I'm like 10 minutes in.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and legged it. I chased them all away from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
There we
Sorry.
go.
We've been away for a while. What's been going on?
Alright, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Way he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk Crystals, they're called. Ill-favoured shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucket load knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out.
And they were
In
after
the end,
those
his lordship
three.
had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these Dusk Crystals?
They certainly ran away
Why,
fast
you're in
enough.
the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I'd put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy. It's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Understood.
I'm
be
sure
careful.
we'll be fine. We're basically max level and fully geared.
If those men were selling Dusk Crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Where did they end up? Out there. Okay. Let's run. It might take a little bit. So unless there's story cutscene in between, we're just gonna keep moving. And I'll see you over.
Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
Thanks, Gal.
Okay, folks. Give us your crystals, tell us where you got them, and we won't have to hurt you.
There's another one.
Still no sign
Something's
of
trying
those
to push through the
traders, though.
crust.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something.
I'm sure they have. Otherwise, how would we continue the story?
Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were, your crystals or your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Well, looks like they've got more tails than just us. They move very quick.
Towards the Old Hilt docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And that we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road. Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Come on, Ambrosia.
Faster!
We need to find those idiots. And preferably not fight anything else on the way, because we don't need to.
Place upside down if you have to. They're here somewhere.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
Oh, we're not going to fight the bandits off? I would have thought that would be the easier way.
So, Lord Rosfield sent his sellswords, did he?
Lord Rosfield? I am Lord Rosfield.
He's not come here to brawl with brigands.
Right. Let's focus on finding the traders.
Now I'm fine just killing the brigands. It's quicker than trying to get around that. How wide an area are we searching? The entire docks. Okay. Looks like this is the spot though.
Don't think I can go on. Chief, maybe. All right, this should be far enough.
Was there always a fallen monument out there?
Chief? They've found us.
That we have.
Getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
You can try to
Gentlemen.
run.
A word.
Won't do you much good.
We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you could take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but
You're very
we're not
brave.
thieves.
Facing up against someone with a
Over
sword
here.
like this.
I can smell the one who shat himself.
If you've got a plan, Chief. Tell us you've got a plan. Of
Yeah.
course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Of a
Not
sword.
exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
Well, he's trying to survive, so not a terrible idea, but I mean,
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you
bastard.
want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
Slippery little bastard.
They won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
Radio.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog.
No, you won't. That's it. Level 47, they actually are somewhat decently leveled. So I'm actually going to need to deal with them properly for a bit. For a given form properly. It's not a boss level properly. It's just, these guys are gonna actually be able to deal some damage and take some damage. Unfortunately for them, I am still a higher level and stronger in general. I wonder if I'll hit level 50 doing this. That would be nice.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3 reads at a guess. After them. If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail.
Well, we're gonna call it there for now. Next time on Final Fantasy 16, Echoes of the
There was something
Fallen.
odd about those 3. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Well, maybe not next time.
One might argue that a merchant is no good at mama without his money.
Well, once this conversation is over, I will meet you over at the goal, and we will continue chasing after these merchants, for lack of a better term, next time. See you then.